DARKdamsel, Dark Damsel. Hi guys, welcome back. So I'm gonna be doing a quick look. This is the look I did for my birthday, and it is a smoky eye look. So we're gonna start off with our brows, of course, add a little, concealer to our eyelids. We're not using white concealer because we don't want it to be bright. So we're gonna start off with Juvia's palette. I really don't remember the name of this palette, not the shadows used, but the colors. So I started off with a brown, a nice brown to add as my transition color, and I put that in the crease of my eyes. Then I went in with black. Like this didn't even belong to the palette. I just went for a black eyeshadow because, like I said, I was smoking it out, and I just add the black to the crease as well as a little to my eyelids. And I didn't want to use what I'm about to use next, which is basically an eye pencil, because I didn't want the colors to be too much starting off from the end of my eyes, making me look like a raccoon. So I'm just gonna put some right on my eyelids in the area that I left out. And what this is going to do is just make it like more intense right over my eyelid. And then of course we can just blend that in real quickly. So we're just gonna blend, and what we're gonna try to do is not to drag the shiny one all the way up. Like I said, I don't want to look like I got beaten up, right? Then we're gonna go back in with a blackish reddish one. It had a very nice red hue or shimmer to it, and when I put it on, it did so much justice. It took this look from being just regular smoky. Look at that! Oh, look at that! Yes. Then we go back into the palette, and we are going to go in with the same brown to basically just lighten the ones right up onto my eyebrows, because if you look a little bit, it kind of looks like I got a little bit abused. Nobody needs that type of negativity. We're trying to look gorgeous, flawless, if anything. And I also added a shimmer to the corner of my eyes, and I used that color. Like I said, I don't remember none of the colors names. Do apologize. Just to brighten up the inner aspect of my eyes. And I then dragged it onto my eyelids because I wanted the eyelids to be a lot more shiny or shimmering than they are, and I loved it. So then I'm going to go and I'm going to take my eyeliner and basically outline my eyes. Guys, I do apologize for the view of my nostrils. Excuse me. Alright, real quick. This is yeah, so we're gonna just draw the line for both of them. And we're gonna try to get a nice winged eye line. Not too dramatic, nothing like that. I also then went and prepped my lashes to allow the glue some time to set. So I just put the glue on and let it sit. I went in with a very shimmering face primer because I wanted it to be like under the skin kind of glow. So a nice shimmering face. Ooh, shimmering. You see, it looks a lot more shinier. Then I went on with my foundation, my concealer, and I even contoured my face. I did everything all at once because it's the same thing over and over. So first we add our foundation, then we add our concealer, and we then blend for the gods on these things, because you want to look like one person. And for the gods, okay, blend until you can't blend no more, until you look in the mirror, you're like, whoa. Anyways, the eyelashes were dry at this point, so I then applied them. I applied them and made sure that they looked like mine. Then what I started to do was use a smaller brush head to get it right underneath my eyelids, as I didn't want it to be everywhere. I just wanted it to be a nice highlight right underneath my eyes to then brighten it up and make it look very youthful. Yeah, and I also highlighted the additional areas to make my contour a lot sharper, and as well as my forehead to make it a lot more highlighted. Yes, so we go back in and we blend again to make sure everybody looks the same. I went back underneath my eyes to give a smoky effect with the blackish reddish color. The blackish reddish color, and we're just gonna basically smoke our eyes out with that. Look at this. This is the look right here, guys. Oh, I went back in with some more highlight because it wasn't bright enough for my liking. So I went back in and I just added some more highlight there. Now we're gonna take a burgundy lip liner and basically line our lips and apply another burgundy lipstick to it. Overall, to just give us a nice subtle, not too red, but also a very delicious look. Not something that contradicts or makes our eyeshadows look dull. Also, I went in with setting powder to make my lips look matte because this is a very shiny one. I didn't want that. As you can see, I took some time to style the hair to make sure that it gave me the look that I wanted, and I was going for a really nice princessy look. Once again, this is my birthday shoot that you're seeing here, and that's the finished look, guys. Yes. Ooh, remember the intro video? That's how I look. So I inserted some pictures of me on the actual birthday with the photo shoot of the actual face. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Like, share, subscribe.